We all love him. One of the best YouTubers on all of YouTube. Beavers Sports Media. Beavers Sports Media.
In a second, buddy. We'll let you guys join today. So, okay, 10 wins for Oregon State. Is it doable? Idaho State, San Diego State, Oregon, Purdue, Colorado State, Nevada, UNLV. Look at this. Look at what they had to schedule. They play Washington State before Thanksgiving. Black Friday, they play Boise State. This is kind of a tough schedule, but it's doable for 10 wins, I think. They could beat California. They beat Nevada and UNLV. That's 3. San Jose State. No disrespect here, but the Air Force. What is that, 5? Can you get to a bowl? What do you do? What do you do with the Pac-12? Considering I don't have any actual guests lined up, I want to get Nate on here since he did hit the stream I like enjoying. But Nate, what do you think about the Pac-12 this year, man? 2 teams left, and it's I look at this schedule for Oregon State. My prediction is they probably just run through it a little bit at an extent. I mean, you got Oregon State, you got Purdue, or you got Oregon, you got Purdue. Those are probably losses. Colorado State you could beat. Nevada, UNLV, California. Like these are teams that they're just going to be better than.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just sad to see the conference just going down the, drain and see 2 teams in the conference. But yeah, I see 10 wins for Oregon State. So, I mean, it's sad.
I would agree. And it doesn't even matter. Here's the thing: it doesn't even matter what they get. Like,
No.
I think they're at a point. Is it possible that one of these 2 teams would have to go undefeated to get a 12-team playoff bid? I mean, isn't it going to be hard? Isn't it going to be hard to like judge a conference with 2 teams? A team goes 11-1, 10-2, something like that, which those type of teams could get into the 12-team playoff, but like there's 2 teams. Like, look,
Yeah.
I understand. Look at their schedule. Oregon, that's a rivalry game. It's not going to count towards a Pac-12 title. It's just not because Oregon's in the Big Ten. California, not going to count. Who else is on here? Let's see who else we pick on. Washington State. That's the only game that counts towards making a conference championship, which you're already just going to have to like this right here. This should decide the fate of the Pac-12. November 23rd, forget a Pac-12 championship. This game on November 23rd, winner take all right there. And it is in Corvallis, Oregon, home of the Beavers.
It's just, like I said, it's sad to see. It's we don't want like 2 teams in a conference, but it is what it is. Now, I actually wish that Oregon State could come into the Big Ten, but it's probably not going to happen. But because
I mean, that would be the landing spot, and we'll talk about the Big Ten later this week. I'll just go ahead and let you guys in on it. We got Mark Rogers scheduled for that one, so we'll talk about it with him. But I don't know what to say about the Pac-12 other than it's just dead. It's dead until they can find the perfect, and I mean, you got to find the perfect move with group of 5 teams because you're not getting Power 5. But you go after some group of 5 teams,
Yeah.
you have a chance to revive this conference. I say go after like San Jose State. You see San Diego State here on the schedule. That's like the number one team that comes to my mind. They're out in California, the Aztecs. Pretty good brand in basketball. Made a Final Four recently. Decent. I see for Oregon State here some losses on the schedule. I think they beat that Washington State team. I think they win, quote unquote, the Pac 12 or the Pac 2. San Jose State, Boise State, Nevada, UNLV, they could beat these teams. They're pretty good. I think your losses, you're looking at Oregon. I say they lose that Purdue game. I also say maybe Air Force. I don't know. I only see maybe 4 or 5 losses, 7-5, 8-4. And Oregon State, oh, they were a good team last year. Yeah, they lost their head coach. DJ went to Florida State. They had other guys leave for the draft and for the portal. And I mean, they have just fallen apart, man. So I think they barely get by to a bowl game and they barely go above 500. I'll put them at 7-5, maybe 8-4 could be doable, but they're not just going to run through the schedule.
No.